reports of gas theft rise in Portland, some residents have actually put up signs to warn thieves they are not afraid to shoot if it means protecting the fuel in their tanks. Well, KOIN 6 wants to know what people should do with gas thieves lurking. Joelle Jones reports from Northeast Portland.
Steal gas, get shot. Those are the words posted right behind me here at the Devonshire Apartments, where tenants have told us these signs were actually put up by the property manager to warn thieves when it comes to gas theft. They aren't afraid to take matters into their own hands. Armed tenants. That's just one of the messages posted outside the Devonshire Apartments, where residents say the signs were put up in response to an increase in gas and catalytic converter thefts. Resident Israel Harden said his catalytic converter was stolen at the building back in October. And while he called the signs ridiculous, he told KOIN 6 News he believes they have helped deter crime.
So since the signs were put up, I haven't seen anybody sleeping in the stairwells or in the parking spots. And as far as I know, no other neighbors have had their cars broken into or gas stolen.
We spoke with Portland police about the issue of rising gas thefts last month, and Sergeant Kevin Allen told us he would strongly encourage residents to not confront a thief in the act, as the outcome could be dangerous and even deadly.
You know, I always caution people about confronting criminals in the act because there can be an unpredictable reaction. We've even had cases where people have chased the thief down the street and tried to take them into custody. That could be a really dangerous prospect.
We spoke with several of the tenants here at the Devonshire Apartments, and while not all of them agreed with the owner's methods of these signs, they did say they've noticed a decrease in break-ins and thefts since that writing's been on the wall. Reporting in Northeast Portland, I'm Joelle Jones, KOIN 6 News.